Tribe Gaming versus Queen Walkers, but not so fast. This is indeed the playoffs for the Style Cup, as we are in the very first round. But Queen Walkers just announced that they have been signed and are no longer, which was Navi, but now considered Zeus here in this match. But we got the first attack from Gaku, who will be changing his Navi name to Zeus Gaku, maybe. But this is the very first round in the Style warm-up playoffs. We were following the Swiss stage, but now they will be changing their clan name very soon because they just announced the new org name here, as Gaku is charging right on into the core. Gonna come through with a Root Rider attack. Okay, another invis is down. Gonna recall this Royal Champion. Not so fast. Big thing, he wants to keep this Spear Fox alive. Can he keep the Spear Fox alive and recall both? Yes, he does. Pulls them both back. Redeploy straight to the bottom. Couple balloons down. Gonna push in towards the Town Hall. You want to take the safe approach. You don't want to go across the Town Hall anymore, especially with the long shot. Finding spring traps with the wall breakers, perfectly okay. But the roots will open the walls easy. Out comes the CC. Pairs in the poison. We got the king off to the right side. And moving their way around with a druid to use. Warden with the Eternal Tome. Continuing around, but does go with an overgrowth onto the bomb hive. Roots will go into the builder huts possibly. Not just yet. He's being very patient. He needs these healers to move to the roots. Help protect them. Royal Champion does have the Rocket Spear to use. As he continues into the core. Still hanging on to this Eternal Tome for this Warden. Let's see. Poison again launched. There goes that Warden ability. Moving his way. Rocket Spears are going to be able to launch right onto the bomb hive. Take that down. Overgrowth the backside Revenge Tower. Royal Champion's grabbing the scatter. Does it go down? No, it does not. It stays up. Unfortunately, everything kind of split in different directions. They did not move together as a cohesive unit to the right side. As the scatter shot does go down here, Queen's got her ability with the Giant, finding some giant bombs, but that backside of Dimma is going to be too much. The Queen will not be able to survive this one, so it's all about the percentage. How much percent can Gaku, the captain of Zeus, you know, not Queen Walker, Zeus. Or, I'm wondering, will the name be Queen Walker Zeus, or will it just be straight Zeus, like how Navi was just straight Navi? There it is. 86% 2-star for Mr. Gaku. Did you stop playing Rise of Kingdoms because your account felt ruined or too far behind? Well, it's time to come back. With a catch-up system and the release of Sun Tzu Prime, returning has never been easier. So the best time to return is now. Sun Tzu Prime is an upgraded version of a fan-favorite commander, redesigned with massive area effect damage that dominates the battlefield. You can invest in a commander that stays strong as you grow, instead of wasting time on something you'll regret later. And speaking of regret, Rise of Kingdoms literally added a reset button. The new commander reset system lets players completely reset a commander and get 100% refund of the resources you spent. If you ever feel like you've upgraded the wrong commander or made a bad choice, you can wipe it clean and reinvest those resources into a better option. There's zero risk to learning the game, experimenting, and figuring out what works best for you. Returning players get access to the Jeweler's Jaunt, an equipment catch-up event that saves months of grinding and huge amount of premium currency, letting you build powerful gear without starting from zero. The devs are really listening right now. It's the perfect time to jump back in. Rikiris is in. Oh, straight away with that lightning spells. Queen with an arrow flies through, grabs some value. Very nice to start. Does have the golem out in front of the Queen with the angry jelly. Gonna look to take out this compartment and then recall them into a meteor golem smash. Drawn Expo goes down. Scatters go. Nope, that's not a scatter. Just kidding. That's a scatter up there. Queen does get recall. Takes down the spitter. Redeploys to the left into the CC. Where are you gonna go? Meteor golems down south. Or are you gonna go into the Gigabomb? You are. Okay. Redeploys to the right. Gonna move into the monolith towards the town hall, which is actually, yeah, that's probably the right call, because the town hall is on the right side a bit. There's a Skelly distract. Triggers the Giga Bomb. Log launcher's coming in. No Eternal Tome. He's got a Healing Tome here. A Frost Flake. Oh. Okay, King is placed. He's going to the right. There's the Totem for the distraction. Continuing to move in. Balloon pulls a Seeking Air Mine, trying to protect these healers. Queen's taking out the Monolith. Down goes the Monolith. Around he goes. Slowly but surely. Does have an Overgrowth to use maybe on the back end Bomb Hive. Not so fast. Yes, there you go. Okay. There's that Warded Healing Tome coming right on into the Town Hall. Pulling a bunch of Air Skellies. They go down from the splash of the Meteor Golems. Okay. That was quick. The Queen's working on the Minion Prince. Slowly moving through. Frostflake can clutch. But he will have to deal with the CC on the back end. Queen's going to be able to clear the core here, but no ability. Uh-oh, she's stepping in an awkward spot. Goes with a totem, but the... Oh, nice totem onto that Ricochet cannon to protect that Queen. Now the Bomb Hive's going down. Healers are still alive, and that's clutch. They need to stay alive as he continues through. Does have King's Spiky Ball. A poison for the CC. Can use it now. Or not yet. Wait. There's the Frostflake. There's the poison. Finally uses it. Spiky Ball will clutch. Moves around. Picks off some Teslas. And Rikirez. A Zap Arrow Meteor Golem. Very nice, Mr. Rikirez. Look at that. Starts off with a triple for Tribe. Tribe has been looking good lately. Not gonna lie. GG. Now Rayuda is in for Zeus. Gonna have to start to get used to that. Because that is their new name, right? Until they change the clan name. With a wall break. Queen Angry Jelly charge down south to go charge into this Monolith. Ragers are up. Warden does have the Rage Gem, but still using the Rage spell here to really speed the Queen up. Takes out the Ricochet again. There's the Invis to push the Queen to the right towards the Minion Prince. Uh-oh. No! The Queen's ability has been forced, and that is not good. Queen's ability is forced here. Does pull out a bit of the CC. Poisons it. Oh, no. Did a Furnace might hit the healer? Oh, they're dead. Okay. Oh, it's a rip. It's a rip. If he saves the 2-star, I'll be impressed. If he saves the 2-star, I'll be impressed. The Town Hall is a long ways away. But he does have an Overgrowth as a saving grace. He can Overgrowth to the left. I don't want to, like, predict the future, but why do I feel like he might accidentally Overgrow the Town Hall? I got a feeling. Don't do it. I don't want to jinx it, but I've got a feeling that might just happen. Like, an accident. And it might cause a 1-star. Don't do it. Okay, no, he didn't. Okay. I would have accidentally done that. But can he get the Town Hall? There's another totem. He can freeze some stuff up. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got one Meteor Golem there. It's a lower percent. King does come back around, and he saves the 2. There's a Rage. Oh. Yo. That totem's getting raged up. Why? That's just a visual thing, right? It doesn't do anything. But it is a 2-star. Okay, Rayuda saves the 2. He literally picked the side with every giant bomb. Holy jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every single one of them. How many giant bombs are there? It's a 2 for Rayuda. Nice try. That's 2 2-stars now. 2 tribes triple. Now Mr. Hawk is in. Good luck. Oh, lightning arrow as well. Okay, 2 different tribe attacks. Coming in with the Queen Arrow. Charge. Is this going to start taking over? A little bit of the middle. Let's see. Queen is charging through. Goes invisible. Helps protect her and this Warden. Headhunter's down. Continue to keep the Queen invisible. And the Headhunter does step in the invisibility spell. Does he get the enemy Queen? Hold on. And there's the recall. No Queen ability forced, which is the key. Redeployed the Queen to go to the top side in towards this Town Hall. But the key is the arrow and lightning spells removed the middle. And it removed the Bomb Hive as well, which is actually nice. Out comes the Furnace. There's the poison. Nice. Moving into the town hall. The troop launcher launching. King is going to the top side. There is a little bowler that's trying to bowl, which is now dead. Okay. Out comes the ice golems. Going to slow down and take them out. Trying to continue to protect these healers. Moving his way up and around still. King staying on the top side. There's the Raw Champ. Going to the Ricochet Cannon. Pulling double giant bombs to the edge. Now he's opening the walls to the core with the wall breaks from the troop launcher. Continuing through. Poison gets launched, but he's going to have to deal with this Revenge Tower now. Still has Warden ability. It is a healing tome. No Eternal Tome. World Champion with the Frost Flake. RC will probably have to burn her ability here soon. Totems for abilities forced. That multi-arch tower over there to the left is still there, but it is frozen. And it comes back alive, takes it down. Rocket Spear's getting some nice value, skip it across. Healer's finding sticky air mines, continuing through this wall. Revenge Tower has to get frozen, he does. But we've got it. Monolith still. Backside with some Teslas. Sneezy comes through. The Warden has died since we see the Sneezy there. But the Revenge Tower is just crushing through his troops here. And that is rough. We all know what happens when you leave a Revenge Tower for the end. And usually nothing good. Because it is just so strong. Kazuma is in. Zeus Kazuma. Oh, that's got a little ring to it. Okay. Zeus Kazuma. Kazuma's gonna zoom through this base, right? With that, Queen, Warden, Recall. Straight to the top side, into the monolith up there. A couple regular wall breakers. Drops them, finds some ground skellies. Have to deal with these skellies, quite annoying. Drops the balloon, rages up. Get ready for a super wall break. Headhunter. There's the super wall break. Opens the compartment up here. Gets through these heroes. Gets through these defenses. Needs to continue to target the defenses. Otherwise, he might not. There he goes. Okay. He gets into the monolith. Very nice. Monolith is going down. Okay. Continues up and around. Queen's grabbing the building. Now she's gonna... Oh, no recall. Maybe the Queen's going exactly where he wants, so he decides not to recall. Why? Why when you don't have to, you know? Queen's going to the enemy RC. Taking this compartment down. Or maybe he's gonna recall after this compartment goes down. Oh. I wonder. What does Kazuma have planned? And he does. Okay. Redeploys today to the top side. Left the Rage Spell Tower, which is only going to rage up this Scatter Shot. Meteor Golems are down. Going to move his way through. Defensive Rage goes off. Log Launcher coming through to the left. Moving through this base at the core. Going to pull out the Clan Castle. Does now. Furnace, Ice Golems, pops the poison. We'll have the Warden Eternal Tome. King staying to the edge. There's the Warden ability. Need to take out this Revenge Tower. It is now all fully charged up. Trying to continue right on through. Log Launcher is about to open. Revenge Tower goes down. He freezes up the long shot. Pulls some red air bombs. World Champion goes invisible to the bottom side. Continues the push through the core. Queen with the Giant. Defensive Rage went off over there. It's only raging up the Scatter. The RC's Frostflake has been activated. Got a totem which he could drop down south. Or even for the ground expo over there. It's looking pretty solid here still. Queen's still going. Warden's Rage Gem is still benefiting. RC is still alive. This totem's gonna have to clutch. Meteor Golem gets over there. Nice Baby Dragon on the Archer Tower. He's got it. And a 3-star indeed for Mr. Kazuma. GG, this is exactly what they needed. And now, gonna look to tie up the war on stars. Little Meteor Golem goes... Oh, that Meteor Golem. Nice. Clutching that up. And it's a trip. GG. Nebrax is in. I think as long as they get above about 75 or so, they'll keep the lead in this match. 8 Dragon Riders, 12 Totems, and no Queen. No Queen. That is wild. Okay. Yeah. Let's not bring a Queen. Actually, that's 200 IQ. If you don't bring a Queen, then you don't beat on walls. Why didn't I think about this before? Yo. Okay. Smart. It's going to take him quite a bit of time to move through towards this revenge tower here. Air defense goes down. Continuing through. He's taking a sweet time here. My goodness, he is really being patient here. Time is ticking, man. I could have went to the bathroom and come back by the time you start your main army. What? Jeez. Okay, we just wait. There's a totem for the minion prince. I'm wondering what was that totem. That totem must have been way too early. What is going on? How? There's no way this still can triple. What is happening? Nebrex, what is going on? There's a minute 39. If this triples, I'm going to be in a complete and utter shock. RC dies, comes back to life. Dude, the Flame Flinger is still going. Dragon Riders are down. That totem to the bottom side there did nothing. Unless he was trying to test for tassels, maybe? I don't know. But can totems pull tassels? I don't think so. Or can it? I don't even know. Pops that Warden ability with the Minion Prince. Infernal Dragon snipes the defensive Minion Prince. Pops King ability. Takes out the enemy RC. There's the Overgrowth. Dragon Riders are continuing through. Need to take out that long shot. The Flame Flinger is still going, but how? Okay, Talon's going to go down to the Minion Prince. Maybe not. No, he's targeting the defenses with the Angry Jelly. Totem to the left is actually clutching. He still has a lot of totems. He's not using it to the top side, unfortunately. 44 seconds. He's got no way to target the enemy. Oh, no, that's a king up there. Okay. He totems up there. Rocket loons. Minion Prince is about to go down. I mean, I think this could have worked if a few things went right, but I don't think time was his biggest issue. If he got a few more things right with the placement of the spells, I think it could have tripled. So I guess he really wasn't worried about time since Dragon Rider was so quick with it. But he got above the 75, which is what they, I believe what they needed. So in the 80s means that Tribe will have the percentage lead here after 3 attacks each. So Tribe with the 80 puts it to 7, and they've got the lead, 53 to a 51.8 so far. Yada is up with the Super Bowlers. I like it. All right, Yada. I mean, his Twitch name is Yada Bowler, right? If I'm not mistaken. So he is living up to his name. Taking out this left compartment with the Queen Charge. Trying to push through. Oh, nice totem. Takes down that multi-arch tower. Drops a super wall break. Double giant bombs triggered. Tassels are here. What do you want to charge through with your queen? Get that ricochet cannon. Goes invisible. More ground skeletons popping, which is going to slow this queen down with her angry jelly. Goes with another invis. More. Okay, so he went straight into a full Tesla farm here. And she no longer targets defenses. So rip the queen. Never got that ricochet cannon down. So I wonder if that's what he was going for. Either way, siege barracks to the bottom side at 6. Wall breaks. Regular wall, super wall breaker actually into here. Deploys the RC. Hanging on with the king. Does have the king's spiky ball and earthquake boots. There's the jump to the revenge tower. No king deployed yet. Hold on. Uh-oh, Super Bowlers are walking. That's not good. They're not going in where he wants them to go. Now the queen is getting through the long shot. There's the king delayed now. Pops queen. She does have that frozen air. Rages up. Healer's pulling a seeking air mine. Finding the... Oh no, they're getting hit by the bomb hive as well. They're getting hit one by... Well, the sweeper pushes them out of the bomb hive range. The sweeper is throwing for Rikirez. Oh no. Okay, but the healers are dead anyways from the traps. Okay. But we've got the giant to the far right side. The sweeper is literally part of the Queen Walkers. Super Bowlers are trying to continue around. RC's about to die. No spells left. And unfortunately, the Super Bowlers did not go straight in the core like he wanted. And they went shopping to the edge of the base, like everything else does. Archer up top, in range of the mortar just barely. But percentage is key, so as long as Tribe gets above this, they actually don't need to be exactly above this. They could be a little lower because they have the lead. 73, so pretty much Dimma or Kronos needs to get about 70 or so. Dimma is in. You gotta get at least that 70+%. He's going E-Dragons. E-Dragons, the name of the game here. Okay. Yetis onto the mortar, onto the wizard tower, taking the left down, taking the right down. E-Dragon with a bat spell and a rage. Was that rage just late because he didn't get the chain range, the chain that was raged into the air defense? Either way, he pulls air skellies out. Air defense does go down. Lightning of the E-Dragon. Okay, Baby Dragon finishes it off. I guess that works. Okay, Skeleton Spell, whole Tesla Farm. Double Seeking Air Mines right into the face of the E-Dragons. And red air bombs. Oh, Seeking Air Mine. Oh, no. All the air traps over here to the left. Oh, no. Drop some totems here. Minion Prince going in towards this long shot. We got the King down here as well. Air Skelly's popping. Minion Prince pops the ability through the core. Slows down those sweepers. Pops the Warden ability. And out comes Headhunters and a Furnace from the CC. E-Drags will try to chain through. Kills the Headhunters. King staying on the bottom side protecting the Queen. Does have an overgrowth, possibly for the Revenge Tower on the backside. Tries to rage up these E-Dragons. Is it going to work? His Minion Prince is still alive. But a bunch of Air Skellies are popping. They're all there. There's the overgrowth now. But the E-Dragon to the top side is dead. These E-Dragons no longer have any more rages. Super Minions have come out. I don't know. These E-Dragons are finding so many traps. It's like he's finding every trap that's perfectly set for his troops. E-Dragons are dead. Now it's up to his King and Queen to move around the edge. Which they won't get it. So it will be a 2-star. But Dimma will have the percentage. So Tribe will still be in the lead. So it's going to come down to Stars versus Kronos. If Stars triples, forces Kronos to have to triple to win. But if Stars doesn't, then Kronos just needs a certain percentage. And maybe just a little bit less than whatever Stars gets. Oh boy. Stars is in. And if you triple here, Mr. Stars, you force Kronos to have to clutch it. Going Fireball Roots. Whoa, okay. Oh, healers are down. All right. What are you going to Fireball? You going to Fireball the Sweeper? Take out the Revenge Tower and the Ricochet Cannon? That would be my guess. Because he's got a poison. He's obviously not going for the CC. What does he make invisible? He makes these two buildings invisible. Air Defense, Ground Expo, Mortar, and Multi-Arch Tower is hitting his healers. Drops a Giant to try to tank some damage. Uh-oh. He's going to lose the Unicorn, and he's going to lose a healer. Ouch. Loses a healer, but he says it's okay. But now where's his Warden going? Invis. All right. He hits the Sweeper, Earthquakes, and takes it all down. Oh, you need 3 Earthquakes for Esports mode, I guess, for the lower Fireball, I guess. But he is moving this Queen down through the bottom side of the space. No Revenge Tower to worry about. Oh, wait. The Flame Flinger's been working this whole time to the top side of the space. Okay, Flame Flinger's bringing some nice value. Didn't even see that. Valkyrie down south. King as well down there, pushing into the defending RC. Bomb Hive all the way back to the back side of the space. Flies towards this town hall. It's crazy. Totem is down. Out comes the CC. Wall breaks for the King to the right side. Will not have a War Internal Tome since he went with the Fireball already. He's trying to have these healers heal up the roots. Braces that Ricochet Cannon up. Furnace is down. Continuing try to push through this town hall. Now, super minions have come out of the flame flinger. Super minions do not kill off the defending mini prince, but there goes the overgrowth. And these roots are all but gone. Wait, he never got the town hall. What happened? He sent some super barbs. Oh no, it's gonna explode. It's gonna explode. Oh no. Oh no. Where did they all go? Everything just disappeared. Oh no. Oh no. The spitter can reach. The spitter can reach. The spitter can reach. And he does get the 2-star. So that means that Kronos only has to get like a 60% or something. But rip to the roots for stars. And Kronos is in all he needs. To win on percent is technically a 45%. But that's only a 1-star. So you get a 50% 2-star. You lock it up here, Kronos, and you win this match. Take down Zeus, aka Queen Walkers. As this Warden is going to get pulled to the bottom side. Warden was like, no, I wanted to finish off the building, but why are you pulling me down here? Pulls a whole Tassa farm, couple Seeking Air Mines. Might be a lot of air traps down here as well as he pushes into the Revenge Tower. More Seeking Air Mines. More Seeking Air Mines. Okay, Air Skellies pop as well. But the totem finishes off that one Air Skelly. Wall breaks open there. Super wall break. Gonna open up this left side. Queen's gonna, looks like she may stay on the edge. Does have his king off to the right. Needs to get in towards that town hall. Does have the Raw Champion. Remember, RCs can't save the town halls anymore. King is gonna go around the edge here. Now gonna get stuck on this wall. Revenge Tower is being annoying. You gotta poison up this CC. Rocket Balloons did come out, so he poisons it up. And the Ice Golems. Queen has decided to go on the edge and around this base as well. But now he has to path into the Town Hall. Meteor Golem's gonna go into there, towards the long shot. Makes the RC invisible. Does overgrowth the backside bomb hive. Long shot's going down. We got the Meteor Golems locking on a Town Hall to secure that. And my friends, that is the 2-star. And Kronos locks this match up right here for Tribe Gaming. And the Queen will continue her way up and around this base. Pops her ability with the Giant. All he needed was the 2, and he indeed gets it done here for Tribe. GG, my friends. Queen takes down the Minion Prince. Nope, never mind. She doesn't. But it won't matter in the end. But Kronos will have this one, so it will be a 2-star victory in the end for Tribe Gaming. They will advance. Tribe does advance to the upper bracket finals to take on Boom Academy, while Zeus Esports did get eliminated in the lower bracket.